Not So Perfect Parenting, and I just wanted to come on here a little earlier than I usually do because I have a lot of stuff to do today, and I just came back from a high noon tea. My sister put on a great event. My sister sings in some singing groups. She's in like 3 singing groups, and she has a group that she founded back in 2022 on her birthday, and they're called No Restraints. So No Restraints had a high noon tea. They invited me to speak, and I was so honored that my sister decided that I could come and speak at her event. It was such a blessing for her to do that. So you guys just missed my granddaughter. She's on my other channel, so if you haven't subscribed to the Real Gina B, the Real Gina B Date with a Plate Live, if you put in YouTube Date with a Plate Live, you will see my other channel. That is my food channel, Everything Food, and I just got finished with an encouraging word on there, and so I had to jump on here. But she has gone home. She was at the tea with me, and she looks so cute. She had on her little fascinator hat. It was an itty bitty hat like this, and she had on these really cute pink ruffle socks and these little baby heels. So you just missed my granddaughter. I wish, since this is the parenting channel, I wish you guys could have seen her. But today we're going to talk about purpose on a platter, and I'm just going to continue on with the theme from the high noon tea. And we talked about purpose there. Actually, it was called Living for an Overflowing Purpose. When they counted you out, you stepped into the overflow, is actually what that was, the subject for that. So I am going to kind of put a little spin on it and just call it Purpose on a Platter. And she did give me a scripture that is 2 Corinthians 9:8. God is able to make all grace abound toward you, so that you always have enough of everything and may abound to every good works. So I wanted to just encourage the parents on here and encourage the caregivers and anybody taking care of yourself and some kids and all of that God's grace is going to abound to you. You will have everything that you need to take care of yourself and your children and everybody else that you got to take care of. And I want you to do some self-care. They say self-care is selfish, but no, it ain't. Going to get your feet rubbed and going to get you a massage after a hard week, that's not selfish. That's wise. Do you know that if your feet stop working on you, or something happens to your feet, pretty much your whole body gonna be shut down? Go take care of your feet. Go take care of your back. Go take care of everything that you need to. If you need to go get your hair done, I need to go get my hair done. I'm going to get it done when it's time. If you want to do that, please go and do it, because the self-care, it's just like at the hospital, or not at the hospital, on the airplane, when they say put your oxygen mask on first. Hey, how are you? They say put your oxygen mask on first before you go and help anybody else, because you can't help anybody else when you in the hospital shut down. You can't take care of them kids and you in the hospital shut down. You can't take care of anybody and you a hot mess and depressed. Oh, thank you. I'm doing well. How are you? So I want to encourage you all to make sure you take care of yourself. This is Purpose on the Platter. Hey, Lemon, One Gamer 348, how you doing? This is Purpose on a Platter, and I'm going to tell you about purpose, and I want you to get it in your mind that you are here for a purpose. If you're depressed today, if you're in a mess today, it is hot, but this is my skin glistening. This because I got Vaseline on, so I'm not sweating, I'm actually in the air. So the time here is 5:16 p.m., almost the evening. Yes, what time are you? So anyway, I want y'all to, we gon' live a purpose-filled life. If you are having anxiety or depression or anything like that because you don't know which way to go, I want you to know that you have a purpose and you need to spend time alone with the Lord. And what I told the women today is go back to when you were little. Not the hood stuff, not the bad stuff. But I want you to go back and say, what did I want to be when I was 5? What did I want to be when I was 6? What did I want to be when I was 10? I'll tell y'all what I wanted to be. Y'all, I wanted to be Harriet the Spy. I was a very good journalist. I could write. I used to do debates and speeches and things like that. And I wanted to I wanted to be an attorney once I got a little bit older, but I'm gonna tell y'all about the spying. I used to spy on all of my neighbors. And I was young, so I didn't know what I was doing, but I would write everything down, and I would write times down. I remember my dad found my notebook, and he called me in and he said, "What is this?" And I said, I'm Harriet the spy. I'm spying on people. And I did not know it at the time, and my dad he didn't tell me. But I was looking at stuff and finding out stuff I should not have known. Mr. Such and Such shouldn't have been going over Miss Such and Such house at the times that he was going to her house. And I would spy on all of my neighbors, and I would spy on people, and I'd be in department stores. You guys, do you know that I caught a lot of people stealing? We had a corner store, and I would walk to the store with my dad almost every night because he played the numbers. And I would find people stealing. They gave me like flaming hot Cheetos and drinks because I was like, "Daddy, that man is stealing." Like I was a spy. And so really what I should have been was an attorney. And at this age that I am right now, I wanted to be a judge, y'all. And that was my calling. But because I was out here acting a fool and not doing what the Lord had told me to do, I decided that I didn't want to go to law school because I didn't want to spend that many years in school. But guess what? I ended up spending that many years in school because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I kept bouncing back and forth in majors. And if I would have just stuck with what God told me when I was little, y'all, I would be a judge right now. And a mighty good one, because I'm still that way. I still love policies, and I will break a policy down, and I will look into things, and I know law. People call me like, "What should I do?" I'm like, "Did you look at law such and such and such?" I'm still that way. And maybe, if the time comes and I can do that, but I want you to go back. What did God tell you to do when you were younger? What passion did you have? What is it that you're doing right now that you could do for free, or that you're doing for free, that you love it and it's passion? You could get paid for it or you don't. That's probably your calling. Think about something that makes you mad. Homelessness makes me mad. And it's sad because people who are close to me have gone through it and going through it. That makes me upset. That's a pain point for me. So I know that's part of my calling some kind of way. Parenting. I want all of our kids to succeed. I don't like when our kids are failing and when they're being unalived and when they're being mistreated. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like them being trafficked and all this other craziness. That's part of my passion, so I know it's part of my plan. So I love the fact that I get to come on here and talk to you all, and I'm on here live every day. But I'm going to get into this real quick. Purpose on a platter. I'm going to tell you what I feel like purpose stands for. P stands for passion. What drives your heart? This is how you're going to know what you're supposed to be doing. If you have passion for something and it drives your heart, and you can say, "I could do this for free," that's probably what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be working 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever, and put money in everybody else's pocket. Put some money in your own pocket as you're doing your purpose, as you're helping somebody else. Also, the U is for understanding. Knowing who you are and why you're here. A lot of times we so in a mess and depressed and all of that because we don't even know why we're here. We're like, "Lord, why am I here? I don't want to be here." But if you know why you're here and you're walking into your purpose, life will be so much better. Now, I ain't saying it's going to be easy, but it's going to help you. R is for responsibility. Walking faithfully in your calling. You got to walk faithful in this thing. You have to, because somebody is waiting on you to do what you're supposed to do to help them. They want to be out of the mess, and you're the only one that has the key to help them. P is for persistence. Staying the course even when it's hard. Now, this is the thing. Hey, Jonah, how you doing? I remember you too. Thank you. Even when it's hard, this is where we fail. We're like, "Man, forget that. Y'all got me messed up. I'm not about to do that." Yes, I do remember you, Jonah. Yes. B13, hey, how you doing? So going back, when things get rough, when things get hard, because the enemy doesn't want you to walk into your purpose. You walk into your purpose, so many people get free. You walk into your purpose, so many people are getting healed and delivered. And then they're going to start walking in their purpose. And then the world is going to be a better place. It's going to be a better place. So We'll go to O. O is for obedience. Now that's the whole big thing. When God tells you to do something, just do it. Because obedience is what opens those doors. It opens those opportunities. It opens doors for more. Obedience aligns you with God's direction. If you are lost right now and you're like, girl, I don't know what I need to be doing, I'm so tired, then you need to be obedient. Whatever the first thing God told you to do, go back to that. Don't do nothing else. Don't go start a crayon business. Don't go open up a bakery. If God told you to go open up a cleaning business, or not even something like that, he told you to go wash your dishes, he told you to go do whatever, go do some laundry, do that first. Because God could be organizing you and aligning you for something great. Do that first. And then S is for service. Using your gifts to impact others. You know your gift make room for you. Your gift is going to make room for your children. Your gift is going to make room for all of those that needed to make room, and it's going to make room for you. You're going to live a happier and successful life because you're walking in your purpose. And then E is for eternal focus, living with heaven in mind. Everything that we do, we're supposed to be doing it unto the Lord. Everything that our hands touch is supposed to prosper. And prosper ain't all about money, but it's about money, because we need money for kingdom business stuff. But prospering is a whole totality. It's body, mind, soul, spirit, everything. It's peace, comfort, joy. It's all of that. It's a whole package, y'all. And guess what? When us parents become free and we're peaceful and we're comfortable and we're living in our purpose, do you know your kids got to live in their purpose? They can't be going out here all drugged out, smoked out, weed out. If you walking into your purpose, the enemy will try to get them. He will. But the weapon forming, it won't prosper. And I'm speaking that into my own life, to my own children, because they have a calling on their life. And the enemy be after them. He's after them right now. So as I'm speaking to you all, I'm encouraging myself, because he won't win. And as I'm walking into my purpose, my kids walk into their purpose. And my grandkids walk into their purpose. I wish y'all could have seen my grandbaby. She was just back there. Just beautiful and just adorable. Crayon, yeah, I was just, her crayons are back there and I seen them. I just said crayon business. Yeah, it just came to me. So I appreciate you all for coming on here. I'm going to be on here every day. My heart is for parents. It really is, because parenting is not easy. And sometimes you just need a little bit of encouragement so you won't, what they call it, the young people crash out. So you won't crash out. We don't want no more crash outs. We got to encourage each other. And if you're supposed to be on this channel talking to people and encouraging people, then by golly, you better do it too. All right, I love you all. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, parents. I am praying for you. I see you. I love you. And I'll be back tomorrow. I am Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting.